strikers and what they've got in Saranti Parissos, even though I think he's only scored 2 penalties, he's providing a focal point for the team. And given him and Aaron Batsis up front, I know when we played them, like I said before, a draw would have been more than a fair result against us. And that's not to say we should have won or they should have won, but they are just travelling on beautifully at the moment. And again, no disrespect to Western Strikers this week, as they follow our games. Blue Eagles, so they'll play Western Strikers this week. But I would expect them to be 5-0 after this week and set themselves up beautifully at an assault on the top 5 at the end of the season. Definitely. Well, obviously, depending on what happens with this week's matches, will be interesting to see. Of course, Adelaide City have gone to 2nd spot on 9 points, Raiders on 8, MetroStars 7, Campbelltown make up the top 5 on 6, as are Western Strikers. Para Hills 5, Adelaide Hills 4 and Modbury and Galaxy wavering at the bottom of the table there. Let's have a look at round 5 fixtures because, again, very, very exciting stuff. Thursday night, obviously this is going to be already played when we see the show. Adelaide City up against MetroStars, and we'll show you the highlights of that next week. So that's down at Adelaide City Park. Then, of course, we've got the Easter weekend. Adelaide Hills are up against Modbury Jets at Woodside. Campbelltown are up against Raiders at Newton's Village Sports Complex. Para Hills are taking on Adelaide Galaxy. Now that will be a good match at the Paddocks. And Western Strikers in the only night match are up against Blue Eagles at Carnegie Reserve. So again, another very, very good match. So get out there for Easter and have a look at more of our local football. Michael, can I just say thank you very much for joining us on tonight's show. It is a special show paying tribute to Martyn, and I know that it's been wonderful to have you on. All the best with your 6-month anniversary of being married. And thank you again for being able to contribute to Full On Football. No, really appreciate it. Thanks for having me, and I appreciate what you guys are doing for the local league. It's not often, apart from you guys and the RTI show with Paul and Rob every week, it's not often we get the kudos that we deserve. But thanks very much for having me on, and hopefully you just keep pushing the barrier for the Super League and the other leagues, that is. Definitely. Thank you very much. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to have the Premier League segment, so stick around.
Here we go.